So it's the home team now, trailing by 5. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Both free throws good from James.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Kevin Love out there with LeBron James. Then it's Dion Waiters, and it's Varejao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Bosch. He shoots it. And right on target. That one's good. And the Heat lead by 5.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
Here's Waiters. Back to James. To the paint. Here's Dellavedova. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 8 assists here tonight.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Outside Love. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Love's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is why they feed the ball to Kevin Love in these circumstances. He's so comfortable making big-time shots.
And it's all from three-point range. And Cleveland's shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Now James. To take the lead. A rebound by Bosch. Well, Miami shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's Wade, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on LeBron James.
Well, this guy, a dangerous interior scorer at his position, right? Dwayne Wade's so good at making the defense foul him.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, when Dwayne Wade is able to stay healthy, he has proven he's still very effective. This guy is smart, he's decisive, and he can play at a high level.
And he's unable to get the second one. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. They set the pick. Pass to Varejao. Here's Waiters. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Bosch.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're losing by 6. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Now, here is James. There's a screen by Love. From deep. A rebound by Bosch. And an intentional foul right there. Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And James launches it from deep. Can't connect from long distance. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like...
Hill is out there with Watson. Then it's Paul George. And it's Calderon in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now here's Heinrich. To the inside. Here's Gasol. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Somebody set a fire under Pau Gasol.
And the Pacers call time here. They're up by 2. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for the Pacers. Martin comes in for C.J. Watson. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He wants them to have an even temperament. He said, I like the energy, but don't rush. Don't force things. Let the game come to you. Kevin, it's difficult to play with everything on the line with that kind of equilibrium.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And they go to the intentional foul. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and now they decide to foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 23 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Here's McDermott to tie it up. Hill pulls it in. And now they foul and stop the clock.
honestly just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game. No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Muhammad pass to McDermott. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. And so the Pacers take the win. Things were looking bleak for them, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the...
.119 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wade. Pass to Chalmers. There's the three. The shot comes out. And for the Cavaliers, LeBron James out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Dion Waiters, and it's Dellavedova in at the point.
Like, how many times have we seen this before? LeBron James taking over when they needed him most.
Here's Wade. Love grabs the miss.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Love. Down low. Dellavedova. Oh, he nails it!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Here's Wade. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Oh, the king at the line. You can bet on LeBron delivering.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a two-possession game.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're down by 5. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Here's Wade. They need this. Love grabs the miss, and so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Here's Wade. From deep, Johnson. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3.
Now Dellavedova down low. Here's LeBron, and the layup's good off the glass. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Look, give LeBron the ball and get out of the way. LBJ again.
On the court for the Heat, we've got Danny Granger, D-Wade out there with Chalmers. Then there's Chris Bosh, and it's Whiteside in at the center position.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Now here is Miller. Hits it from three-point range. Now it's a 6-point Cleveland lead.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Granger against James. He dishes it to Love. And here's Miller outside. And it's Miami with the rebound.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Verjao dishes to Love. Verjao with a screen on Chalmers. Pass to LeBron. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Chris Bosh.
And LeBron James, for all the things that he does on the floor in terms of his skill set, there's a quality of leadership that becomes the X factor and gives teams confidence that they're going to have a chance to win an NBA title.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Verjao. And it's Waiters in for Mike Miller. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And it's Chalmers with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot to stop the run. No good from Wade. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Now here is Dellavedova. He's covered by Whiteside. Dellavedova with the ball. So they've done it. They're going to move on and eliminate any chance of a comeback with a big-time win here in David. Thank you as always.
"11 seconds left in the fourth. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Yeah, I'm sure the haters are grinning at home. Here's Westbrook's chance to silence them all.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They trail by 4. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
The three from Redick. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
He's made a career out of knocking down big shots. JJ ready in the clutch.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. Tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
We know at times Russell Westbrook has trouble at the line, but he has to push past that and focus on this moment.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
we go.
We've got J.J. Redick. Barnes is out there with Griffin. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Falls for Westbrook.
You know, intensity is what makes Russell Westbrook so special. He's relentless, and it's difficult for even great players to keep up with him.
Outside Davis. Ibaka against Griffin. Back to Davis. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked, and he recovers it. And Davis slams it home.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and he also didn't give up on that possession. These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Pass to Griffin. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Serge Ibaka.
He doesn't let you off the hook, Blake Griffin. He likes to draw contact and usually gets to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, it's interesting. Blake has increased his shooting range, but that hasn't really carried over to the free throw line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Durant. Ibaka with a screen on Barnes. From 15 feet away. Good! That's another bucket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Griffin, a screen on Westbrook. Paul. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
And when you look at Chris, not the biggest guy, but very hard to block his shot. Doesn't allow the defender to time him out.
Just about 2 minutes into the overtime period. What a game. Perkins' shot is good.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Up top, Paul. Pounded by Westbrook. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. On the wing, Davis. Pass to Barnes. To tie it up. It's rebounded by Ibaka. The Thunder have gone a perfect 4 for 4 to begin this OT session. Westbrook left side. And a nice finish on the layup. Westbrook's got 43 points.
What willpower from Russell Westbrook, doing whatever it takes to find a shot.
It's tipped. Here's Perkins. Checked by Davis. Outside Barnes. Outside Paul. No good from outside. The Thunder have gone a scorching hot 5 for 5 in OT. Durant, pass to Westbrook. And Westbrook draws the double. Outside for Lamb. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
The Clippers have gotten just 2 of 7 attempts to fall here in OT. Paul against Westbrook. Outside Paul. Pass to Barnes. A shot to stop the run. They get it back. Banked it in off the glass.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now here's Durant. Ibaka with a screen on Barnes. Puts it up from 17. Yep, that one's good. Durant's got 54 points.
Offensively, once KD gets going, it's over. It's beautiful to watch.
And here's Redick for 3. The shot no good. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Westbrook against Paul. Outside Durant. Pass to Perkins. Back to Durant. And good! There's another!
You see how easily he's getting buckets? To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
Man, and get this. He's now tied for the 3rd most points in a playoff game ever.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook with the miss.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And here's Redick for 3. The shot won't fall.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
They've done it, and they're gonna move on. They'll take a 4-2 series victory here in the 2nd round, and the NBA Finals could be just a few games away for them.
Yeah, heading into the conference finals off a big win like this one has to feel good, but they've got their work cut out for them in the games ahead.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western
And stolen by Watson. Muhammad out there with Pau Gasol. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then it's Doug McDermott. And it's Heinrich in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
What we know about Paul George, guys, is he's been a dominant force on both ends of the floor. He's proven he can be a #1 scorer. He has also proven he can guard the opponent's best scorer.
Now here's Butler with the drive, and he comes up with the deuce. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Stuckey can't get it to go.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Gasol finds Gibson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, there's a physicality to what Taj Gibson does on a nightly basis, and particularly when he's this close.
The first one falls. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The shot by Heinrich no good. Indiana leading by 5. Hill passes to Stuckey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hill sets the screen for Stuckey. That 3 off the mark.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Heinrich kicks to Gibson. Pass to Muhammad. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. They grab their own miss. Shot's good by Gibson.
Gibson unafraid in a big moment. What a big-time delivery.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He put it on them. He said, guys, we've got a chance to win this one. When you've got a chance to close this team out, we can't let it go to waste. We'll see if they can seize the moment, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Now, here's George. Connects from three-point range. George has got 31.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Butler against Martin. Fires, high post. It's rebounded by Copeland. Pacers leading by 6. On the wing, George. Here's Martin. Hill trying to break free, and it's Martin missing. The Bulls shooting straight 49% from the field. Passes to Gasol. Here's Muhammad, stolen by Martin. Here's George. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Indiana.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Stolen by Martin. George against Gibson. Outside, George. He kicks it to Copeland. 6 to shoot. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Indiana.
On a given night, 1 or 2 guys might have the off night from the line, but today the team did a much better job with their free throws.
They did lose focus, and it made a difference.
And for a series that went the distance, you have to admire how they were able to close it out here as the time winds down.
Yeah, well, you never know going into a Game 7 like this who is going to rise to the occasion. I think they showed they had exactly what was needed, that extra grit and grind to fight for the win, fight for the series, and congratulations are definitely in order.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out, and doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Paul George.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on. They took the long road to get here, but they've done it. They're moving on to the conference finals, Greg, after a thrilling.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Boy, Miller is a good teammate who's always ready to stroke it, and you've got to respect his attitude and the fact that he's always ready to produce.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. shot, no good. Thompson with some nice D. Cleveland shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Here's Waiters. He's guarded by Martin. The shake. Waiters can't get it to go.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Stuckey. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. George for three. That shot off the mark. And it's Cleveland the other way. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
And Dellavedova is a hard-nosed guy, tough guy, somebody who hustles for loose balls all the time. His teammates absolutely love his energy.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're losing by 7. 29 seconds left in the game. The home team on D. 7-point differential. George's shot is off. Pass to Waiters. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Hill. From deep three-point range. No good on the shot. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've
Adams is out there with Ibaka. And it's Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Lamb at the two-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now here's Durant. And he drives in. Here's Ibaka. Another shot. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Parker against Westbrook. Inside. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Parker. Duncan's got 8 points in the quarter.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge even in the biggest of moments.
Durant up top. He's covered by Leonard. KD passes to Adams. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's 8 points for Steven Adams.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
To the paint. 8 feet away. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Ibaka with a screen on Ginobili. Durant for three. San Antonio with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Leonard the pass to Parker. 26 seconds left in the game.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
He was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're in front by 1. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now we've got the intentional foul. The first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
For 3, Durant. No good from 3-point territory. Can't get the 3 to fall to tie it up. And so it's San Antonio who's scraped by with the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's
Parker against Westbrook. Here's Duncan. Pass to Ginobili. Leonard outside. Now Parker, pounded by Westbrook. Clock at 4. With the teardrop. Good on the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Yeah, this is a big-time moment, and so him stepping up his intensity, staying in attack mode, that's nice. His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And for Oklahoma City, Russell Westbrook out there with Jackson. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Serge Ibaka. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 6-point San Antonio lead.
Yeah, Duncan's still making a living by absorbing that kind of contact and able to still score.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a 3-point play. Lamb's checked in for Jackson. Falls for Westbrook.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Pass to Duncan. Back to Parker.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. Misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Westbrook against Parker. With the 10-footer. It falls!
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Westbrook outside. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
It's a certain mindset right now to want the ball at the end of games, and Westbrook has it.
Here's Duncan. And it's good.
Are you shocked? Are you surprised? It's Tim Duncan.
This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Durant. A quick shot there. It's off target. And they go to the intentional foul. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're on top by 5. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. And he said to his guys, quote, "Let's get a few more stops here, and we should be in great shape to close this one out." Keeping it simple, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Durant. Puts up a 3. No luck on that one. And the foul on Serge Ibaka. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
He can't be happy with fouling out, but the game seems out of reach anyways.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Mills. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within the
.30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. On the court right now for the Spurs. They've got Duncan. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Green. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Parker in at the point.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
Some would call Westbrook a stat stuffer. But for him at this stage of his career, it's about trying to win titles.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Mills looking it over. And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on.
You know, they had to battle through the very tough Western Conference, but they were able to survive the test and earn a trip to the finals.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the beginning for them.
Exactly. And, you know, they'll take a moment to kind of bask in victory here, but it won't be a long one. They know they've got a very tough opponent coming for them out of the East, and they're going to get straight to business in terms of prep for the finals.
Still, they get to celebrate tonight, and they've earned it as champions of the West. That concludes this.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. On the court right now for Cleveland, we've got LeBron James. Also Kevin Love out there, and it's Dellavedova in at the point.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Hounded by Harris. Scola, shot is good.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Here's Dellavedova. That's it. They've won the series.
These guys have played so hard, endured so much, and you can just see how absolutely excited they are to be headed to the finals.
And it's been exciting for us to watch their progress throughout the season, Grant.
And now they're so close, BA, to completing their mission, it's easy to look ahead. But winning the East is such a major accomplishment in and of itself. You hope they'll take the time to cherish this moment. It doesn't come around every year.
But the turnaround is quick. With the finals, they'll be here before they know it. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with
Here's Parker. 1:04 left in the fourth. Duncan with his screen on James. Got a piece of it and stolen by Love. Kevin Love out there with LeBron James. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Miller in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with the 3. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 7-point differential. Pass to Parker. The tray. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And the shot from Parker there is just so clutch. What an unbelievable basket from him. He just gets it done on a regular basis.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They lead by 4. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
It's good.
That championship mentality of Leonard. This is why they go to him in the clutch.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And Cleveland making a change here. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Ginobili. Fires the 3. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And we talk about the importance of
and they've done it, the new NBA champions. All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. Let's go to the floor. Here is Adam Silver presenting the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
One team has emerged victorious. The NBA champions. Congratulations to the whole organization and, of course, this incredible team. This Larry O'Brien Trophy and I believe this suitcase are yours. You're Bill Russell, Finals MVP.
What?
1:58 left in the fourth quarter, and it's Gay with the miss. Well, the Nets shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Nikola Jokic is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Michael Carter-Williams. Then it's Joel Embiid. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
You know, Bledsoe has developed his passing skills to the point where you've got to respect that part of his game. He's doing a nice job finding his open guys.
Here's Carter-Williams. Shot from 16. Kept alive. And the basket by Embiid. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Bledsoe outside, pulls up. Rebounded by Gay. Gay's got 6 rebounds in the game. Shoots over Johnson. Here's Jokic. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
Here's Bledsoe. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Now Philadelphia with it. 44 seconds left in the game. Here's Gay. And he sinks it. And tie game! Huge! Basket right there. Timeout called. Brooklyn. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Okay, thank you, Allie. There's 39 seconds left in the final quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The experienced Jack forcing the officials to blow the whistle.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he drops them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 2. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
Eight-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're losing by 2. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And we've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Gay. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
This is exactly what you can expect when you allow Rudy Gay to heat up. He's hard to cool off.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Bledsoe outside. Takes the three and buries it from deep.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And that's it. A big-time win for them, folks.
Butler dishes to Harris. Butler sets a screen for Harris. Fade away, and Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist from Harris. Nowitzki's got 35 in the game. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Tyreek Evans out there with Stephen Curry. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Thompson, and it's Lee in at the four-man position.
What work from Steph Curry gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Butler is screen on Curry. Curry against Harris. Outside Butler. Passes it to Nowitzki. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Now here's Thompson. Evans kicks to Lee. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
Dallas shooting about 42% so far. To the right side. And the shot is good from Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 40 points.
Tremendous offensive output tonight. Dirk can stuff the stat sheet. Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of blocked shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Tyreke Evans. And Dallas also making a switch. Parsons is checked in. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
In any situation, Curry is happy to go to the line. He relishes the freebies.
Pass to Fernandez from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Curry kicks to Biyombo. Here's Thompson to take the lead. Good!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 1. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. And he's excited about their chances. He said, this is what we've worked for. This is where we want to be. Now it's up to us to take it. That means big plays and big shots. We'll see if they can rise to the big moment, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Curry against Harris. Outside Curry. Yes!
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast.
27 seconds left in the fourth. Timeout called. Sacramento. They're down by 2. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth. Batum is checked in for Damian Lillard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. He's trying to keep them grounded. He told them to focus on the task at hand. He said, quote, drown out the noise and let's play our game. This one has that playoff atmosphere. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. It's stolen by Beverly, and he commits the intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You really wouldn't know what size he is because Patrick Beverly gives you toughness at that point guard position, and he's physical.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
Collison can't hit. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Timeout called. Portland. They're ahead by 4. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Dauskas can't hit.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And so they get the victory here at home. All right, Allie, thank you.
Here's Curry. "51 seconds left in the fourth. There's a screen to tie it up. The Mavericks pull it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. Lee out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Tyreek Evans. Then it's Curry. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Nowitzki over Lee. Nowitzki's shot is no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Where he finds Lee. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Dallas calls timeout. They lead by 1. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
The first one, and that will put them up by 2. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 2. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Curry looking it over. Missed.
Great job on the glass. Body's down low, needing to fight for position. That's perfect.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to hit. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round.
Hill against Rose. Gasol the screen. And Rose is good for three. Rose has got 9 points now in the quarter.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
They've got Taj Gibson, and it's Noah in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Here's Noah. Pass to Gasol. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Looney's checked in for Graham. The Pacers have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. A minute 39 left in the game. For three, George buries it from three. Now it's a three-point Indiana lead.
A fantastic three-point shooter. All George needs is a little airspace, and he's golden.
Rose against Hill. Fires at the elbow. That one doesn't drop, so Indiana will take it the other way. A minute 9 left to play in the fourth. Cauley-Stein with a screen on Rose. George. Count it!
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Rose. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Wade. He's guarded by Martin. Pass to Rose. And the three off target.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And that's an intentional foul. He misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that increases the lead to 6. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They trail by 6. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Wade. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Hill. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're down by 7. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to McDermott to halt the run. It falls! And now they trail by just 4. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're up by 4. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They trail by 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gasol. No good on the quick 3. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game. Here's Rose. Pass to Gasol. Rose with it. Here's Wade. There's the 3. It counts.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2.
Nowitzki dishes to Fernandez. Butler passes to Harris. Kicks it to Nowitzki. Over Lee. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I mean, come on. Dirk is just this good. Even while taking the foul, he gets it to go anyway.
Parsons checked in for Jimmy Butler.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. Inside.
On the free throw, no good.
And so much to like about the shooting ability from Dirk. He has revolutionized the big guys stretching the floor.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Stephen Curry's out there with Tyreek Evans. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And there's Iguodala. And it's Lee in at the 4. Now Harris after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And there's Parsons on the assist from Harris. Parsons got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
And then Biyombo with the dunk.
Biyombo showing off his agility off the screen. It's not easy to set that hard screen and then roll with purpose and effectiveness, but he does.
And the Mavericks call time here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And so here is Dallas, a 2-point game. Out to the wing. Nowitzki against Lee. No good on that one. The Warriors go the other way.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Mavericks shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Curry against Harris. Now Hollins passes it to Fernandez. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Curry against Harris. Curry passes to Evans. And it's blocked by Hollins. And here is Harris. Out to the right wing. Here's Nowitzki. Right through the D for the layup. Nowitzki's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Even during huge possessions, Nowitzki excellent at finding ways to score because he always stays in the moment.
And it's Evans missing.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Harris inside, guarded by Curry. Curry against Harris. Shoots over Curry. Harris misses.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Curry against Harris. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall.
Iguodala has been fantastic.
Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 3. 36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Brandon Rush is checked in for the Warriors. .32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Nowitzki. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Nowitzki, what an offensive force he can be.
27 seconds left in the game. And that's an intentional foul. Free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. And so it's Parsons with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. The pass to Nowitzki. Over Lee. Oh, no good. Fernandez up on top. Nobody near Parsons. Can't knock in the 3. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. The Warriors making a switch here. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 4. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Nowitzki for 3, drops it in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen.